Hey everybody, welcome back to Touchy Reactions. It's a special day today. We are headed to New York. Tomorrow we see SB19 live for the second time. Welcome to our vlog. This is the intro, because you gotta shoot an intro, right?
Yes.
Okay.
You know what else?
What?
I could do this all day.
I could do this all day. All right, stick with us. Let's go have some fun. SB19, let's go. We left out of Knoxville, Tennessee and headed to Nashville, and you know we gotta have a little fun along the way.
I wait some, I get some, no later. I wake up and bake that potato. Need for nature, but I stay mediocre.
Oh, infinite wisdom, husband of mine.
Yes.
Will you please do a tutorial for dance for me on
Crimson?
how to do crimson? Yes.
Yes. This is how you do the Crimson dance. I'm trying to teach Cindy before we get to the concert so she can learn it. So step one is fold your arms and rock your head around like this. That's step one. Step two, cover your face and dance around. Step two. That's step two. Step three, you go all the way up with your arm, all the way down, all the way up, all the way down. Then you go all the way up, halfway down 3 times. Okay, that's step 3 and 4, right?
Okay.
Then you're going to jump rope with both hands 1 time. Then you're going to stick your arm out and jump rope with 1 hand. That's steps 5 and 6.
Okay.
Right? And then after you do the jump rope steps, you're going to lay back like this, like you're a bird dying, and you're going to flap around like this. Okay?
Okay.
And then you're going to be like a big road trucker, and you're going to pull that big trucker horn down, and then you're going to take out 2 frying pans, and you're going to shake them back and forth like this. So the whole thing looks like something like this. Let crimson drip, drip, drip. Then what's next? We do the jump rope, flabber, 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 honk, 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 and the frying pan to end it up. That's how you do it.
That's beautiful.
Okay, you got it?
Oh, I got it.
You got it. Hey!
Oh, Leslie. Hey! Hey!
Salamat, sir. Salamat, sir. Salamat, thank you very much, sir. Salamat, sir. Salamat, sir. Salamat, thank you very much.
We had a few hours before our plane arrived, so Cindy decided to get a little work done because the first day of school was right around the corner.
I like to have bell ringers ready for my students when they come in the morning.
Yeah, good teacher. So we got the perfect scenario here. First off, leg room for days. Leg room for days. And then, spare seat, we don't even have to be cramped in here. Leg room and spare seat. It's just a beautiful.
Hi.
We left Nashville, Tennessee and flew to the Big Apple, New York City.
In New York.
That's right. The flight to New York was uneventful. We were super comfortable, jamming out to some music on the plane, getting a little work done, and before we knew it, we were flying into LaGuardia Airport.
And I just like looking at the clouds
Yeah.
outside the windows.
Absolutely.
Tell me what your thoughts are right now as we're getting on our way to our hotel.
My stress level is finally down now that we're on the ground, and we did not hit that big storm that was supposed to be here in New York. So we can relax now, get situated in our hotel, and then go check out the New York nightlife. Maybe we run into some 18 out there, and we're definitely going by the venue to see if make sure we know how to get there for tomorrow. And but I'm excited.
See how long it takes.
Are you excited?
I'm super excited.
All right. So it's going to be an exciting night of unplanned activities in New York City.
Who knows, maybe a surprise or two.
Maybe, definitely.
Woo-wee. We stayed at the Hampton Inn by Hilton in Chelsea, Manhattan.
All right, we finally got to our room. We'll give you guys a quick tour of the accommodations. It's nothing too special here, nothing too fancy. Now we got a typical room up here in New York. Bathroom, standard, sink, toilet, bathtub. Nice king-size bed over here. And we're up on the 14th floor. We're in Chelsea, New York at the Hampton Inn by Hilton. So we should be nice at night to be able to get a look at some of the city lights. That'll be nice. Now we're going to get situated and go check out the town, see what's out there.
I want to check out the venue too.
Definitely got to check out the venue. All right, so we are trying to find our way over to the subway and then get over to the venue so we can figure out how to get there tomorrow. And the adventure begins. Let's see where we go.
Yes.
Let's go.
No way.
I don't know if any of you have ever been on the New York subway before. It can be challenging for first timers, but we got it figured out. You have to purchase Metro cards and put a certain amount of money on them so that you can come and go on the subway system throughout the days and throughout the time that you're there.
One thing that really hit me was the stairs.
Yeah, there's a lot of stairs.
It is not handicapped or...
Yeah, if I was in a wheelchair, I don't know how those subways, maybe there's elevators I
It
just
is
don't
not
know
disabled
about.
friendly. Is that the right word? Disabled?
There's got to be elevators somewhere that we just don't know about. All right, no troubles. We figured out this subway system. We're now over near the venue. A little tricky, but we got it figured out.
Oh, we got this.
Yeah, we're gonna be fine.
We got it.
All right, after a long journey, we have made it to Webster Hall. The SB19 Puktatog World Tour will be happening here tomorrow. We now know how to get here. That question is now out of the equation, and I'm excited now that we know it's this close. Maybe they're in there right now. Who knows? Setting up, getting practice. Who knows?
Who knows?
But we're definitely coming back tomorrow, and it's going to be a great time. Can't wait to report from the line with all the 18 out here on the street.
18, where you at?
The weather's here. The weather's great here too. We lucked
This is
out.
gorgeous.
It was supposed to be
There's
rainy, but it's overcast and cool. And for a summer that's been record highs, it's pretty great that we got this nice weather. So we got very, very lucky. We had dinner that night at Bagel Cafe, Ray's Pizza. what an amazing establishment. They had just so much good food. Here's a whole dessert tray here full of New York cheesecake. We didn't get any of that. We didn't have room in our bellies, but all kinds of sandwiches and salads and fresh makings. And man, did they have pizza.
Oh, the pizza was amazing.
How many pizzas do you think they had on that rack?
Probably 20.
Yeah, they had about 20 pre-made pizzas, all different flavors. They had some cookies and baked goods up here, some muffins and croissants and whatnot, but pizzas all over the place. You just pick out which one you want. They have these little like bagel pizzas here. They had calzones. They have just, you tell them what you want, they throw it in the oven, heat it up for about 5 minutes, and then it's delicious in your mouth.
Very, very tasty. I love the crust. It wasn't too thick.
I decided to go with the stromboli, and man, was it fantastic. I don't know if it was the cheese or the meats on it, but it just blew my mind how good it was.
So I had a spinach feta cheese pastry puff that was absolutely delicious.
Yeah, we made 2 real good choices. After we ate, we decided to have a little fun. We love to karaoke, and we found this Sing Karaoke Lounge and Suites just around the corner from the pizza place. They have a pretty good deal there. They have some rooms for 20 people where you can come in and just have a party, and they also have some smaller rooms for 10 people. But we decided to just hang out in the lounge where all the people were congregating and sing with the crowd, because that's always funner to sing with other people.
We were actually scoping the area out and nobody was there, and they told us to come back in an hour, and I'm like, what's an hour gonna do?
Yeah.
We came back in an hour and it was packed.
That's right.
They know what they're talking about.
So if you don't want to hear us singing, you can go ahead and jump forward about 2 minutes, because we got some highlights of that right here.
Grab pressure, put a little makeup. Hot stop, spin it with a shake up. Watch me to get up on the table. Pin up, created on the table. You want to. Grab pressure, put a little makeup. You want to. Hot stop, spin it with a shake up. You want to. Watch me to get up on the table. You want to. When I don't think it's in my self-righteous suicide. When angels deserve to self-righteous suicide, I cry, and angels deserve to die. The cops got my gun. I got a dog, now it's time to ask for fun. Living at Broad, that is my name, and I know the flash spot. They got the champagne. We rode 6 hours and we hit the spot. The beat was bumping and the girl was hot. The shoes were sitting like he knows who we are. We took the empty spot and I got him at that bar. And she said, yippee-yo, you know this kid. I said, I did, but I know he did. The kid said, get ready, 'cause this ain't funny. My name's Mike D and I'm about to get money. Well, I will always love you for what it's worth. Never feel like a fee on the earth has. I know time may change the way you think of us. Well, I remember the way we were. You were the first full stop, love that will never leave. Baby, you will never be lost on me. Paranoid, paranoid, paranoid,
was a great fun night, but we had to get to sleep because we had a long day at a concert tomorrow, and we had to go see SB19.
Yep. The next morning.
In the morning, we got our outfits on for the concert. We collected up all of our swag that we were going to be handing out to folks, and we headed down to the venue.
The venue was right next door to a movie theater, and so the line kind of wrapped around the corner. And where the doors were, we weren't allowed to have a line for fire regulations. And it was really kind of interesting to see how people thought, oh, this is where the line is, and this isn't.
Yeah, there was a few people who tried to jump in line in front of us, but there were some other folks that were not having it. They were making sure that that was not happening. 18 was looking out for 18 kind of thing. We wanted to find out who was first in line and hear their story, so we went over and talked to Amal. She was the first one there. She's from North Carolina, and she was there at midnight, from midnight to 4, all by herself, until Yami and Maria showed up from Massachusetts.
They are dedicated 18.
That's right.
Give them props.
That's right. Good for them. We were able to meet lots of cool 18s who came dressed to impress, and lots of folks were asking us to take pictures throughout the day, and we were more than happy to do so. This is Diana. She's from New Jersey. She was behind us in line.
This guy here was walking by, and he was wearing a hot dog shirt, and all my hot dogs from the freezer, where you at?
That's right. Cindy said, hey, can I get a picture of you with your hot dog shirt? He had no idea what we were doing or what that meant, but...
and then he proceeded to go into, tell me.
He told us where all the best hot dog places were in New Jersey and New York, so that was kind of fun.
He's like, and down the street here, you go get this hot dog.
Yeah, that was pretty funny. We also met this YouTuber named Caters. She's got a channel out there. She covers a lot of K-pop and P-pop type stuff, so go check her out. As many of you know, we gave away 2 tickets to this concert, and the winner of the tickets is a lady named Sherry from New Jersey. Her and her husband Rob showed up to receive the tickets, and I'll let you see the rest. All right, we're here with Sherry. Sherry was the winner of the tickets for the SB19 concert here in New York. Cindy's going to give her tickets right now. Sherry, congratulations. And Sherry came with Rob. Shout out to Rob. And they brought pizza for everybody to celebrate this wonderful day. So congratulations, Sherry.
Thank you,
glad
thank you guys.
Glad you enjoyed it. All right. Oh, my hand is shaking. Who wants food? I know you've been here since midnight. You got to want some food. Me too. Everybody, this is Sherry.
This is Sherry.
Sherry's the one that won the tickets. Sherry's the one that won the tickets for our YouTube channel. And she brought this to so she's got plates. She's got plates here.
Can you bring some? Sorry. No. Oh!
Alright, let's go over to the next one.
Anybody else? I'm not.
This is courtesy of Sherry and Rob. Thank you. Anybody?
You guys want some pizza?
I know you do.
Oh, wow.
So one thing that I liked was we got to meet a lot of the same people that we met last year.
Yeah, that was cool.
And it was nice just to know that 18's out there doing good.
Yeah, we met a lot of new friends, a lot of old friends.
New and old. I love that the fan base for SB19 is growing.
Yes. We also got interviewed by a young YouTuber named James Dater, and he's got his own YouTube channel. If you'd like to see that interview, go on over there and check that out. Give James some traffic.
And then all of a sudden, SB19 showed up.
Yes!
How do you guys breathe beautifully? How are you?
one thing that was kind of crazy is they were selling the merch right out on the street. We picked up an army bomb right here from these folks, and they had T-shirts and all kinds of paraphernalia over here in the back of this car. And they even had leftover stuff from last year's tour that you could pick up at a good price. We're always touched by people's generosity, and this concert was no different. We had several people offer gifts to us while we were out there waiting in line. We got this from some of the ladies at the front of the line. This is one of the flyers for the tour. It's got all the tour dates on it. Got a little damaged in my suitcase on the way back. So sorry. There was also a couple of ladies handing out photo cards. We're going to show them to you real quick. This one's just a 3-shot of the boys from this new album. Go ahead, Cindy.
And here we have Justin.
That's right. That's right. Here's a nice Pog-to-Tog, looks like group shot here. Get it in focus. That's not too bad. Who you got next?
I got some Pablo here.
That's right.
Hot
For all you hot dogs. For all you chicks, I got a little Ken card here. Nice.
And here we have Stell.
My boy Stell, where them strawberries at?
Aw.
And then who is this? This looks like Stell also. It looks like I got a Stell swimming in the water picture right here. Pretty cool.
And I just have to show this one more time because this is my Pablo.
It looks like we didn't get any Josh, which is weird.
Which is weird.
Okay. Anyway, so shout out to these young ladies that were handing out the photo cards. And then out of the blue, another lady came over and offered Cindy this gift.
So, this is the shirt that I was given.
That's right.
It is so cute.
Apparently there's a streaming service out there called Lobo Official Station Head, and they represent Pablo, and that's their T-shirt. They offered Cindy a shirt and gave her some of these cards for their site. So if you're into that kind of stuff, go over and check out Lobo Official Station Head on Twitter, and they'll give you all the links to go sign up for that.
I think these are really cool. I really like this wolf one.
Yeah.
And then here's this last one here.
Yeah, those are cool.
Really
and then I think
great
the last
artwork.
thing we have over there, we got a bracelet from last year's concert series as a gift from Sherry. That's something she picked up after she gave some pizza to the guys in the merch.
So we had one pizza left, and we had gone up and down the line several times offering people pizza, and Sherry just went over and offered it to the merch people, and they were like, "Here, you can have 2 of these." And so she kept one and gave me the other one.
They were very happy to have some food brought to them. They gave her a handful of swag from last year's concert. So all right, let's get back into it here. There were several news agencies out interviewing people on the street. Here we see Dennis and the boys from King Family Reacts getting interviewed by ABS-CBN. We'll do video first. What's up? This is King Family out here representing.
What's up, Touchy Reactions? How y'all doing?
Big stars out here.
Oh my goodness.
Next to SB19. This is the biggest thing out here.
Stop all that. Stop all that.
Touchy Reactions.
Oh, okay, yeah, I've definitely seen you guys. So, okay, so what made you a big fan of SB19?
It's their story. I mean, they struggled for so long, years of not getting noticed, not having any success at all, and they, had so many opportunities that they could have given up on their dream. But
Can I have one?
They just kept fighting. They kept working real hard, and they made it happen. So, a story like that, a rags to riches kind of story, and it's just awesome. You fall in love with their characters. They're all just so genuine and hardworking, and just good young men and good role models.
What about you? What made you become a big fan?
The first time that I saw them was watching a video with Matt, and the genuine just characteristics that they have, they're real people, and they offer that to you. And just the connection that they make with their music.
And which song made you instantly a fan?
For me, it's Bazinga. Bazinga took me from just wondering how good they were to just loving their sound. Bazinga's just a great song. And we've been fans ever since, as far as I'm concerned. How about you? Oh, Mappa, yeah, absolutely.
And I'm sure you've reacted to a lot of other groups, pop groups, or whatever singers. What do you think sets them apart?
Like I say, they're just so down to earth and genuine, and their story is so unique. You don't see that with most manufactured K-pop groups. Obviously, BTS had a similar story coming up from rags to riches, but most boy groups out there nowadays are manufactured, that they're catered. They're given everything right out the gate. These guys really struggled from the beginning and had to fight really hard to make it in this really hard business. And it's just so impressive to be from the Philippines and not have the backing of your own country, not country, but not having the backing of the industry behind you. So they overcame so much, and it's just so impressive.
All I was just going to say was that I really enjoyed how SB19 is just part of that, and they can do it. So then and their inspiration, like their struggles, whatever your dream is. I remember listening to one of the songs, whatever your dream is. Like whether it's being,
all their music is positive.
And when it comes to the lyrics and the meaning behind the song, what can you say about that?
It's very, very influential for when you want to follow your dream, whatever it may be. You may not want to be a singer, like hip-hop star, but you may want to be the best teacher out there. You may need some inspiration with whatever is going on, and that's what I find that I get from it.
And they seem to resonate with all people from all walks of life, all ages, all ethnicities. So what do you think makes them international, or not specific to any ethnic group?
They don't have a lot of scandal. Like I say, their music has a really positive message. If you really, we don't speak Filipino, but we pay attention to the lyrics and we dig into what the songs are about, and they're all just so positive, and they just make you feel good. They're really great dancers. They work really hard. We watch their show break episodes where they have lots of fun, that kind of stuff, and you just get to know them as, we look at them as like our sons. We root for them like they're our sons almost. And
from reacting on YouTube to be physically here in person to watch them, what was that like? Have you? This is your first time?
No, this is our
second. So you've seen them before.
We were here last year.
Oh, okay.
But we didn't have anything VIP here.
No, but I mean, from reacting to seeing them in person, what was that like?
The first time you saw them?
The first time you saw them in person.
It's exciting.
It was like Christmas morning.
Yeah.
I was so hyped that we were like best ever. I was just so hyped.
And 18 is so fun to be around. They're such good people. They all look after each other all day today. Everybody's been looking after each other, helping them out, getting people drinks, and just making sure everybody's okay online. It's just a great fandom, and that comes along with the boys and the great message that they give out.
It makes you root for them even
Absolutely.
more, right?
We feel like a family out here being part of this group of 18. It's just so good.
One last question. Where do you see them in the next few years? Or where do you hope to see them? What's your wish for them in the next few years?
I think that they have a really good shot at getting a Grammy nomination here in the next couple years.
Wow.
And I'd love to see them just continue to putting out new work, new albums. This last album they put out, every song on it was great. When we reacted to it, we started on the first song and worked our way through, and every one of them was just fantastic.
I just love how, it just rounded them as a performance artist. The group just, how diverse they are. And that's what I really like about this song.
Sorry.
Get out!
Killing it. You guys are the loudest section out here, killing it. Hey.
Awesome. Okay, what's up? Touchy Reactions in the house. What's up, baby?
What's up, man? At 5 o'clock, they finally started letting us in, and everybody got super excited.
Wristbands X's, folks. Step up, have your wristbands X's up.
They herded us into the building. We went through security, and then they lined us all up inside the nice air-conditioned hallways so that we could wait for the beginning of the photo opportunity.
It was so nice to be inside after that long wait outside.
Yeah, we were standing outside for a good 5 hours in the heat. It was nice to be in some AC.
Yes.
We had some time to take some pictures with some more folks, so we took advantage of that. And then finally the doors opened and we were able to start going in for the photo op.
So they have you form a line up the stairs, and the staff at the top of the stairs put you in groups of 10 for the photo op.
Yeah. SB19 was really kind to everybody coming in. They greeted them, shook hands, gave them fist bumps, all that kind of stuff. I actually told Stell it was my birthday. He wished me happy birthday, gave me a fist bump. We took a few pictures, and then they rushed us out of there. And then finally, it was our turn. We were here on stage with the boys, getting this great epic photo of Touchy Reactions and SB19 together finally. Now, I wanted to sit on Stell's lap like Jacob did from King Family Reacts, but they wouldn't let me do that.
There was another person in line that got to like sit close by Pablo, and I was very jealous.
That's right.
You guys ready for the live sound check? How are you guys doing? Happy lunch? Good dinner?
It feels so great to be back here, guys. It's nice seeing you again, and to those people who went to go in for the first time, nice meeting you guys.
I love the energy, huh? Are you guys ready? Are you guys ready for later? Can you show us your energy right now? Wow, hi guys, welcome to our live sound check, and please enjoy the rest of the songs that we will be performing, just for your eyes only, of course. Just for now, for now.
Yeah, and I'm seeing that everyone is standing up right now, but let's all make sure that we take care of each other, okay? Okay, but you're okay to party as long as you're not, bumping each other too much, and someone's not really squeezing. Like, we don't want anyone to get hurt. So, okay, ready? Okay, for the first song, let's give it. I can feel the bass in here.
Later's gonna be fire, so and of course it's gonna be a voice for later also.
And of course, guys, reminder guys, no pushing, no punching, just dancing and loving each other. Safety first, guys.
Loving each other. Fucking love each other. Actually, guys, we are very excited for today. Not because not because we have show today, but also seeing you guys today. We're looking forward to see you guys today. Of course, those beautiful faces. Yeah, I can see a lot of familiar faces and also new faces. Are you guys? Is this your first time to watch our show?
Not the first time.
So I guess you guys are expecting a lot today. So are you guys ready for the things that we might show or we prepare for? Huh?
What kind of thing are you going to show?
For now it's a secret. Yeah. So we've come prepared and we made sure that today and tonight that it will be a blast and I hope you guys are very excited and well prepared for tonight because we might do a lot of things tonight. So for the next song, for our sound check, let's party. This is Scream Zone. Let's go.
Wow! You guys like that? Okay. So we're just starting, we're just warming up.
Thank you so much for dancing with us. Hope you enjoy. We changed our set list for sound check. For those who are attending the previous ones, right?
And I hope you guys will still have your voices later on. Because for sure you guys are actually tired from from lining up up until now and everyone's standing up, so make sure to take care of yourselves. Keep hydrated, and I feel like there's a bar in here so you can grab your drinks.
Are they allowed to?
Party.
Are they allowed to? I think they're not. I don't know if they're allowed to.
Maybe just drink like water.
Water. Juice. Okay, that's good. Water.
Anyway, for our third song, this is called SLMT. Ako'y nagpapasalamat Diyos sa lahat ng sumabay sa paglalakad ko patungo sa aking pangarap. Lagi ko kayong nanaw sa paglipad. Palagi mamahal ka, di ka nagsasawa. SLMT na kuha mo ba ikaw yun? Palagi mamahal ka, di ka nagsasawa. you, thank you.
This is a hot sound check.
Mr. Winky.
I need more of this energy later, so let's just use our right energy for now. Thank you all so much for vibing with us. I'm just really excited for tonight. You're Justin. Would you like to say something before we go?
Before we go, just a reminder, guys, that thank you for keeping everyone safe. No pushing, no punching, no. I don't know for that. Pinching, no. Too much pinching. But thank you for having fun with us, joining, singing with us. We can, hopefully, we can accommodate everyone to take their phones and have a selfie. And later, hopefully, thank you so much, guys, for your gifts. Thank you so much, guys. We're excited for later.
So guys, we'll give you the best pagtatag experience. So sit back and relax, and we will say bye-bye for now. Thank you all so much for coming. Thank you all for the gifts as well.
Thank you so much.
Love you all so much. Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
See you later, guys. Thank you so much. We'll just prepare for a concert.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Thank you guys.
Thank you, guys. We love you.